Okay, Gemini, June 20th to July 20th. Twins, 3, lungs, thyroid, mercury, quicksilver, hematite, alexandrite, Wednesday, ruby. No, I wasn't supposed to say it like that, but 3 lungs sounds like that. Sounds like I should look that up. I don't know why. Anyways, do any animals have 3 lungs? You have the cows with multiple stomachs, things with multiple hearts, multiple eyes. What has multiple lungs? If you know down in the comments, I'd appreciate it. Interacting with me is cool. You're allowed to do so. If you want to like, subscribe, that's cool too. If you want a personal reading with me, you're more than welcome to hit me up in the messages, email me, or something like that. All right? All right, Gemini, what you got? Messages coming in. You don't have to drop it. Whatever it is that you're doing, you don't necessarily have to stop and give up everything that you're doing right now. You worked really hard on it. Be patient. Whatever messages are supposed to come in right now, just give it some time. Don't worry too much about it. Let things play out the way they're supposed to play out. Don't just be sitting there. Still keep moving, doing what you have to do. You have people in the spiritual realm. I don't know if you believe in that sort of thing, but you have your own freaking army. You have all your ancestors and everybody behind you. So don't worry too much about things, okay? Things will play out the way they're supposed to. Whatever messages you got for Gemini. Six of Swords in reverse. All right. So don't expect that somebody's just going to come in and save you from any of the swords that are being thrown your way. Swords can be words too. All right. So if people are trying to stir you up and get you going, or trying to trigger you in some way just to have you react, that really shows their lack of character. It really shows their lack of self-control and their need to want to tear another person down. So it was really more of a reflection on them than you. The water's at the top. Maybe you put your emotions at the top before everything else. I would be careful with that. How about you focus more on the logical side of things, what you can do right now to make your situation better, not necessarily just sitting there or wallowing or anything like that. Gemini. Overpower. To be too powerful. 4. To bear down by force. Okay, so maybe you are powerful in your words, or maybe it's your attitude or your behavior, and other people seem to be intimidated by that. To bear down by force. There's can also be the play on words there. Bear could be a spiritual animal as well. If you look up the spiritual meaning towards that, that may give you your own little message in there. To bear down by force. So maybe you're being too forceful for certain things. You're trying to force things that aren't meant to be or that don't fit. Just let them go. Try not to control too much the outcome. This says right here, to overcome, to subdue, to crush. Okay, so maybe you're crushing the competition. Bravo, keep going. Maybe you have a crush or somebody's crushing on you. To subdue. I don't know, maybe you're a wrestler. Maybe that's something you do. Or maybe you're wrestling yourself. It is Gemini, obviously. You've got the duality of that as well. Let's see what else you got for Gemini. What else for Gemini? Death. 12, 13, which is 4, which is also Jupiter. So it could be a lucky thing. Maybe you've narrowly escaped death. Maybe somebody's been sending death threats towards you, or death energy, you know, wishing somebody ill or something like that. That goes right back on them. Do not worry about it. You're fine. Do not react. Again, like I said, some people just try to trigger you. It could be a death of one way of thinking, like your mentality. You're always so worried about stuff, and now you're just like, you know what? It doesn't bother me. It's almost like fearless attitude. I see a guy down here on the ground. He's got blue and red. So it looks like his words have maybe knocked him down. He's knocked himself out. He's also wearing red as well. It could be due to his own unhealed past trauma, his roots. You got a lot of buried swords, which could be words as well. You got a lot of buried swords, and you got a buried shield, a broken shield. You've also got a crow up there. Only one single crow, though. Multiple crows, I think, is called a murder. Just one single crow symbolizes intelligence. Yeah, I'm getting a lot off that. Keep your chin up. Not necessarily a bad thing. See, that one went down and then under the couch. Just give me a minute. Where'd you go? So it's trying to hide. Why are you trying to hide? Page of Swords. Why are you trying to hide? Huh? What are you trying to hide? Who's trying to hide from you? Which should be the question. What's being hidden from you? If you've already got your third eye, you're already tapped in, you probably already know exactly what's being kept from you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the people themselves or whatever is being hidden is coming out. Spying, a discreet person, active youth, a Lilith figure, a person adept to perceiving, discerning, uncovering the unknown, or that which is less obvious. So your insight, a discreet person, agility, and vigilance. So either you know what's already going on and you haven't said anything, or it hasn't been said, or you have no idea what's going on and there is a person in the background, like a Lilith figure or something like that, that knows what's going on that hasn't spoken to you yet. Something like that. Truth's gonna come out. It always does. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Again, with the worrying, getting that sensation. Don't worry too much. More for Gemini. A couple more for Gemini, please, and thank you. 3 more cards. Okay, you've got the 10 of Clubs in reverse. You've got the 4 of Cups in reverse. You've got the 5 of Coins. Don't focus so much on what you're trying to battle in the 5D. Any of the energies or anything like that, you're already protected. You don't have to worry about that. You've probably turned down multiple offers for certain things, which could lead you into the 5 of Coins. However, if you already know what's to come and you're waiting on information to come in, that there could be a reason for it. You could be being strategic about it. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have just thrown everything out the window. It could just mean that you, deep down, your higher self already knows better. So right now, if you feel like you're in the 5 of Coins, do not be in despair. Let's see, what else can you say about the 5 of Coins and the 4 of Cups together? What's that all about? Yeah, 6 of Clubs. Whatever issues, you will prevail, you will overcome, along with the Ace of Swords. So you got it in the bag. Don't worry about it. Whatever you're waiting for, you already know. It's coming into you, whatever it is that you need. This was under my kneecap. All right. You should be just fine. Okay, 1 rune. Please and thank you. Do not worry. Interior, go within. Taiwas. If you don't know what runes are, look them up. This one is like an arrow. Okay? Taiwas. Warrior. You got this.